It's been a while since I've talked about streaming and the goon problem, but I want to talk about it again because it's gotten worse. Not only has it incorporated literal children, but it's starting to feel as if streamers are just resorting to using cheap methods to get views. Like, okay, it's easy to turn women into bona fide goon props for their underage audience. But morally speaking, is that a good way to make money? What happened to all the desktop streams? What happened to just chatting? What happened to interacting with your community on some cool MT? I just think streaming has been continuously losing the plot, and these streamers are money farming as much as they can, even at the expense of their own integrity. So, I'ma quit yapping. You already know on the hood, Socrates, and let's start commenting for the algorithm. You know? I had to start with garbage, and the only reason I'm starting with him is because recently he had the Gooner Hospital. And that sounds insane, but literally that is a straight Gooner Hospital twin. And what's really frying me about the Gooner Hospital is that recently was all on India love. And yeah, I'm a defender again, because no way India got dragged in a hate campaign when this is how DDG is moving.
Yeah, dude.
My shoulder!
Oh, yeah. Okay. How's the pressure? It's good. Okay, remember when we talked about breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth?
I just want to point out that the context was that this was a planned stream that was part of his Streamer of the Year campaign. At least I'm pretty sure it was. But why did he have to turn it into a Gunnar event? I actually think the idea of a huge hospital set isn't that bad. It could make for some cool content, but you know the ideas get dry when the first instinct is to get a bunch of women and turn them into your goon props.
Y'all not arguing about me, is y'all?
No, Steve. We just want to make sure you're okay.
My bad, it's the drugs.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
I apologize.
You're gonna be feeling like this for a little bit.
Get the fuck out! Get out!
Right here? Okay, can you just take a deep breath in and you'll feel it? That's okay.
It's 100% okay.
Okay, now out. Out? Breathe it out. Okay. Okay.
Girl content is just low-hanging fruit instead of using conventionally attractive women to keep the obviously young audience entertained. DDG could have got his Capaholics homies in and had them part of the content and turned it into something different. Obviously, I don't have anything concrete, but basically what I'm saying is that you can just tell when the ideas get dry, and you can see DDG all happy and stuff, while the nurse is giving him a physical. But who exactly is watching this? But this stuff just a little corny, man. Am I tripping? Instead of reinventing the wheel, are reinventing the ways you can make girl content. I just feel like some of the creative juices are wasted on trying to appeal to gooners and impressionable young people, but going to eat it up regardless. And when the bread comes in, what reason do these guys have to stop?
About it, Rage updates. Why you not in your streamer live? Is he live? Nigga sending Alright, nigga. What y'all not finna do? Y'all not finna belittle this nigga content in my face. Come on, bro. Chill.
There's more?
This has nothing to do with me, bro. If that nigga run the goon hospital, he run the goon hospital, nigga.
So, the context for this is that Black Boy Max was reacting to his comment, and they posted a screenshot of a group chat of someone cooking DDG for his goon hospital, and Black Boy Max reacted to it that way. I don't think it's belittling someone's content. I think people just realize that this is low-hanging fruit. Nobody's saying he can't do this either. But if you're going to spam and reinvent girl content over and over again, people are going to say it's lame. That's what it is. And personally, I'm tired of seeing women reduced to being objects for streamers in a new way every time. It's like girl content has endless customization options. Are literally dropping DLC girl content and you're surprised that is going in their group chats and cooking it. Come on, Max. And also, the viewers will literally cook the same women that they thirst after. So, it's just so unfair for the women, aided on India for days, and you got DDG running a goon hospital. All I'm saying is that if you're going to hate, just keep it consistent. But nobody does. So it's just like it's a little corny. But now I want to talk about Day Frost. And because Blueface recently got out, he got on his stream and his first idea was to get a bunch of women and then they started throwing it. And in my opinion, once again, it's just low-hanging fruit and you're left to question who exactly is the target audience.
So who is this streamed for? Kids?
I found this reply under the clip asking who the audience was, and it just made me think for all the stuff I criticized Black Boy Max for, at least with the celebrities he is on, there are actual activities that they do. In the Booth is definitely one of Twitch's best series because not only is it producing good music, but it actually feels like a well-thought-out idea. It's really refreshing to see actual content being made rather than just cornbaiting every time you do a collab. And that's why it's low-hanging fruit. It's easy to get a well-known celebrity or someone who has a little bit of internet clout, get a bunch of girls and then just have them be sexual. That's so easy to do, but it's just boring and corny and lame. But you know what? At least you can say these are grown women. Everyone in the room is of age and everyone can properly consent. You could even hypothetically say that it's on the parents for not watching any young person who happens to catch this content. And you'd be right to an extent. But Dai has literally included Rakai in his antics, and I won't show the clips again just because they're weird. But I did want to briefly talk about the eerie similarities between Lil RT and Rakai. Both are young black boys who came into mainstream attention and were surrounded by adults who don't really care about them and put them in rooms they shouldn't be in. With Deshay, he put Rakai around grown women who are mad sexual. I also want to mention, I actually found the woman who was in that video twerking on Rakai's stream, and her name is Famous Riley, and she even reposted the clip so she knew that Rakai was 17. It's just really nasty. Also, I'm not saying that Dai put this Famous Riley character on Rakai's stream, but we do know that Dai brought his aunt and cousin or whatever around Rakai. But point is that not only did Rakai get put around these grown women, you have Lil RT who has been on 20D1s and even a Kai Sanat stream for some reason. But I'm not really saying some reason because clearly this was for attention. Big creators seen this little boy being exploited and they decided to cash in on it. And really, it's just somber. It's so depressing. It's very questionable because you can see that content creators view making money as a means to an end as long as the bread is being made. It feels like they don't really care how they make it or what they do to get it. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about Mr. Ood, cause he had a clip that went uber viral, and I'll let y'all take a look.
Me if you slap it you can suck me off no.
So, this is from his streamer Love Island show, and I just be rolling my eyes imagining who the target audience is. Talking about this stuff also makes me wonder when streaming took such a weird freaky turn. I'm not saying goon content or girl content hasn't existed on other social medias. YouTube in particular used to be very bad in terms of girl content back in the day, but in terms of Twitch in recent years it's taken such a drastic shift. I'd say Twitch is really the primary goon content baiting platform currently. I mean, it even had a meta where some women were using black boxes to censor themselves. Maybe it's a rise in OAF creators. Maybe it's the current content creators. But I'm just saying, Mrs. Desktop streams. I miss the more down-to-earth stuff because when it was content like that, it really felt good to watch. It felt relatable, and it felt genuine. I've talked about it before, but when I was a sophomore, you know, I used to watch Black Boy Max, and I used to just be up late and catching his streams and that just felt like such a good chill vibe. Oh, would be in Discord, screen sharing, gaming, and I miss that stuff. I miss when streaming just felt more positive. Now it just feels like there's this weird shadowy energy over it. And maybe I'm tripping, but I don't know. I just feel like people been moving real weird recently. Like I said, this just feels very somber, and I feel like that's because I know that these days are most likely behind us. Maybe it's the money, but Twitch is just a platform that just feels so weird now, and that's just what I'm feeling. That's really all I had to say. I won't hold y'all for too long. I just wanted to talk to y'all. Drop a video on this beautiful Friday. You know I'm about to see Zootopia too. It's going to be a good day for me. But with that being said, subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. Y'all be blessed. I'm going to get up out of here. Bye-bye.